Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Ayomide Graphics. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to design a beauty salon flyer in Pixellab without wasting much of your time. Let's get into it. First of all, go to your phone, open your Pixellab app, then click the three dots at the top there, then click on image size, then type the number of the width and the height, that's it there. Now let's design the background color. Click on shape 2 at the middle there. After that, to click on shapes. Now let us create our shape. That's it. Now let us give it some color. Let us expand it first, then give it color. Now if you are done expanding it, the next step now is to scroll to your right, then click on color enabled, then click on gradient, then plus. After that, click on the plus icon again. That is to add one more color in the middle. Then click on the first one there. Yes, there, that is the color there. Click on it, then click on color fill. Click on color fill. After I click on color fill, then click on the pencil icon there. That is to type the numbers. Yeah, the number for red, the code for red, green and blue. Now click on OK. Okay, then do the same thing for the one in the middle as well. Now if you are done, click on OK. Do the one for the last one too as well. That's for color black. Everything will be 0. Now let us adjust the colors on how we want it to look like. We adjust it. Now when you are done, you click on OK. After clicking on OK, then you click on the mark icon there. Wow, that's good. Then you lock it too as well. Now the next stage is to bring in our main image. Click on the shape 2, then click on shapes, then click on the semicircle. Now after you've done that, you click on the grid. That's it. That grid helps you for measurement. Then you try to make sure it aligns with what you want. That's it. Arranging it very well. So that is grid. That's the second icon to your right on your phone there. Then click on it again. Wow, that's good. Now the next stage, after locking it, then the next stage is to bring in our image. You click on import and click on import to bring in your image. Wow, we've brought in our image. Now the next stage is to reduce it. Reduce the opacity. Click on opacity. That's it over there. When you click on the opacity, you reduce it down to 70%. So that we can design there and you make it fit in the image. That's it. When you make it fit in the shape there, then click on mask. Then after click on mask, now let us arrange the dots there. Yes, one at the bottom, one at the middle and one at the top. Then arrange it very well. Then click on enable the max mode out. Now make sure the image align with the curve of the semicircle. Everything is good and fine. Then you mark it. That's good. Now the next stage is to click on layers, then remove the semicircle. Bye. Let us remove the semicircle. It's gone. That's good. Now let us make it bold. Now let us use our grid. After using your grid to check it. Now let us make it bold back. Click on opacity. Make it down to 100 back. Then click on stroke. After clicking on stroke, then give it the color you want. Then stroke width to 5. Wow, as you can see, we are just getting started. Now you lock it, we are getting there. Now the next stage is to bring in the logo. That's the next stage. Bring in the logo. As usual, click on import. Now if you have not created this logo and you're wondering how to create this logo, I did a video on how to create a logo like this. At the end of the video, I will show you a video on how to do that. Now let's continue. Now you scroll, you click on relative position. When I click on relative position, click on the middle. That icon, yes, that's to make sure it's in the middle. We click on it. That's good. It's in the middle now. Now you can adjust it using position. Now let us lock it. Click on layers, then lock it. Now let us click on shape. Let us bring in other images. Click on shapes. Then click on the drop down. Then click on circle. Reduce it a little bit. After I've done that, you go to texture. Click on the image there. That means you are bringing it, click on it. then bring in your image. After you've done that, click on texture again, then maintain ratio enabled. Then you can increase it and decrease it, but I'll be using 100% for that. After using 100%, then click on stroke, then give it color you want, then 5% for the stroke width. Now you can adjust the shape, either big or small, how you want it to look like. Now click on the layers icon there. Now let us copy that, then click on that, then click on the copy icon there. That's it. Then click on it, just copy it again. Now you adjust it, bring it down. Now as you can see, we are getting there little by little, kind of sit tight, and let's continue. Now the next thing to do is to change it, then click on texture again, click on the dustbin icon there, then click on that picture again, then bring in the picture you want, that the images, then click on the maintain ratio 100% as usual. Wow, that's it. Now you do the same thing as well, repetitive method. If you want to use the resources in this video to practice with your phone, you can check the description below for anything you want to use. Wow, now you've added the pictures. Now let me show you something. Let me click one of it, then add shadow to it. You can also add shadow to it. You can add shadow to the design, you see. So if you like, add shadow to the design, but me, I'm not using the shadow, so it's left to you. This graphic design, you have to be creative. You can do yours anyhow you want it, so you can increase it, but I am not using the shadow. I'm not using that. So let's do the next thing. Bring in the top object. If you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Then after that, click on the subscribe button again, then click on all for you to get all notifications. Now let us continue. Now that we've brought in the image, now the next thing is to click on erase color enabled, then tolerance with the last digit, that is kind of 70 or 68. Then the next stage is to give it color enabled, then give it any desired color you like. Now let me explain something to you real quick. Now this object, one by one, look at this icon. It has meaning. It means you can rotate the object 360. That's for that one. Then this big one means you can make it big or small. That's for that. Then that one, you can make it long or short. Then that you can make it thin or wide, on any how you want to do the object. Now let us continue. Now you reduce the opacity, click on opacity, reduce it. Now don't forget to lock all the objects. Click on the layers, then lock everything. Lock the object, then copy that again. Now we have to crop a little part of it so that to complete that, that's it over there. You can reduce it as I said earlier. Now the next stage is to bring in the flower. Let's bring in our flower. Now reduce the opacity. Now for you to move an object back, that is to move it to the back of another object, you hold on it, then you drag it down. Like you hold it down, you drag it down. That's how to move an object over to the back of another object. If you are still watching to this time, I believe you are learning something, gaining new ideas, skills on how to create amazing graphic designs. So you can give your comment in the comment section below on what you think about this video. Now we have to merge the two top objects together. Before we do that, you click on that. If you want to merge them, you mark those two boxes, then click on the merge icon again, then you confirm. As you can see, that's how to merge two or more objects together. Now you copy that object. Now use the 360 as I said earlier on, then change the color to black, then give it opacity. Oh, finally, now let us input our first text. We click on the A icon, that means alphabet. Click on the plus icon, then click on the pencil icon, then type your text. Now to make sure your work, either the text or object is on align, you click on the grid icon there, then you click on the grid setting as well. Now for the vertical line, you click on that, then you can adjust it to the side, to the left side of your phone to make sure your work is aligned. Then click on it again, the grid line, as you can see. That's it. Then the next thing, can reduce the text size as well. Now we are going to give it font. I'm using Blogger Sans Bold for the font. That's the default font. Now we are bringing our next text. Now we have to copy that. When you copy that, then you edit it, make it down, then you edit it as well, change it. For the text size, I'm using 35. Then for the fonts, I'll be using I'm using Vigo. Now let us give it shadow. Click on shadow, enabled. I'm using the same color again, then mark it. Wow, that's lovely. Now you can adjust it. Now the next stage is to bring in our text. This text is like a message used to attract potential customers to their salon or spa. Now after you've copied the other one, then you click on paste, include it. Now wow, now let us edit the text. Now let us give it some spacing. Now let us edit the Beautiful Bliss, that's the name of the company. Let us give it another font. Now when you click on that, you try to highlight, that's it, Beautiful Bliss. Click on my fonts, then click on Laughing and Smiling. As I said earlier on, if you don't know how to download fonts or don't have extra fonts, at the end of the video you will see a video in which I dropped on how to download fonts and install it. They also give it color too as well, that is color yellow. Wow, that's good. Now we are going to bring in another object. Now you go to erase color to erase the color of the background. Wow, that's lovely. Then you give it color, go to color, enabled, then color yellow. Now for us to type in our another text, that is for the services, you have to copy the keep yourself. that text here at the top, keep yourself, then you copy that because it's still the same font we are using. Then you change it to the services that we provide. Then for the service, we use the same font, that beautiful again. We click on beautiful, then to check, and now we are going to check if it's still aligned. Wow, that's good. Then we check it again, it's still aligned. Then we bring in another text that is for the beautiful. You use our services for that. Now we are going to list the services. Now for us to list the services, we need to have some options that are using the flowers as options. Now we are going to use those flowers again. That you increase the opacity, you give it color yellow, then increase the opacity down to 100 back. Now reduce it. That's our option for the services. Wow, that's lovely. Now remember, after you have done that, to place it very well, remember to lock everything, lock all your text and objects so that you won't have mistake maybe moving any part. Make sure you check everything, then you lock it up. Then after that, let us bring in our text. Now for the size, I'll be using 32. Then for the font, I'll be using cream cake. Wow, that's lovely. Now edit it very well, move it very well. Now you do the same thing over again. Then copy that and bring in another object too as well. Now because of our time, that's how we do the same thing for the rest like this. Wow, now I've done the same thing, repetitive method. Then lock everything too as well as usual. Now after which you've copied the other text, that's keep yourself. That is because we are still using the same font. We change it, edit the text, click on the pencil icon, then edit it to another one, get up to. Now we are inputting another object for the discount. Now give it color yellow. Now we didn't want that new. Create a shape, color circle, then make sure it's fitting, then give it color. Wow, then merge it together as usual. Merge it together. Now type the text. Now let us input another text that is for discount percent, then paste it, then write discount. Now edit it, give it color black. Whoa, wow, it's been a long time, and I believe if you are still watching to this time, it means I believe you are learning something new, gaining new skills, ideas on how to create amazing design. So you can give your comment in the comment section below on what you think about this video. Let's continue. We type our new text that we open. We are almost there. Changing of colors, you can do that. Then editing is very well. That's good. Now we have to input our transparent effect. If you do not know how to create a transparent effect, I've done a video on how to do that. You will see the video at the end of this video tutorial. Wow, what an amazing graphics design. We are almost there, almost done. You also reduce the opacity of the transparent effect. Now let us input the last object. If you are still watching and you have not subscribed, please kindly click on the subscribe button, then click on the subscribe button again, then click on all to get all notifications. Let's continue. Now let us input our text. Now finally, let us input the last text. Finally, we are through, but it remains one more thing to do. Check your design if you haven't add one or two things in your design, so check it very well. So in this design it remains one more thing. Let us add it now. Finally, we are through with the design. I believe you learn one or two things, learn an idea and a skill. Now let us save it. You click on that saving icon, then click save as image, then click on the drop down, then click on ultra, then save. Then after I've done that, you click on it again, then save as project. You type any name you want. I'll be typing Beauty Bliss. Now this is how your work will look like. Wow, amazing, lovely. Now as you can see, if you have to post this on a social media platform or you have to print it out, that's a flyer. For the beginning down, that's at the top to the bottom, you can see the logo. Then to the right you can see the images, to the left you can see the text, the messaging passing on about the flyer, that is about the beauty spa. Then down to the services, down to the time, to the discount. It's really portray a good graphics design. So if you are a graphic design, make sure you take note of this starting from the top to the bottom. That is the logo and everything. So thank you for watching. If you like this video tutorial, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel at Ayomide Graphics, then click on the like button, then comment on what you think about this video, and also share this video according to your socials. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.